It'll be the Barons off the tip. Now the starting group for Baltimore. Favors is out there with Ojale. And it's Wall. Then it's Lowry Markkinen. And it's Gordon in at the 2 spot. Now here's Gordon. Kicks it out to Markkinen. Clock is at 3. Here's Wall. That's good from 17 feet away. Wall's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Barons. And the pass to Durant. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Aldridge with a screen on Gordon. Another shot. And a wide open look for Irving. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Markkinen against Durant. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. No good on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the Barons head coach. It sounds like they, like everyone else, will try to prevent Kyrie Irving from getting into the lane. Coach told me Kyrie's a very good outside shooter, but where he really breaks you down is with the dribble drives. You have to put bodies between him and the basket. Kevin, it's a tall order for defenders to stay in front of him. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Gordon against Harden, and it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Eric Gordon. And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
And he makes the first.
And few guys can score like James Harden. His ability to fill it up not only makes a huge impact for his team, it's also won him a few scoring titles in the league.
And the Barons making a change here. Rozier's checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Wall passes to Rozier. Over Harden. It's not going to go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Irving passes to Hernan Gomez.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Baltimore trails by 5. Favors sets the pick for Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Baltimore shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line with 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What I love about John Wall is, yes, this is a former #1 pick, highly rated coming out of high school. He always, to me, has played with a chip on his shoulder. Like nightly, he has something to prove.
And so Wall nails both of them. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. 3-point lead.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Pass to Harden. KD on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Aldridge missing. Baltimore trails by 3. Here's Wall. Pass to Ojale. To the middle. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Baltimore.
Kyrie, Irving. At the line, 1 shot.
The free throw off from Irving. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
This is one of the staples of John Wall's games ever since he came out of Kentucky. Put it on the deck and get to the cup.
Durant at the elbow. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Wall. He's got 6, and Wall with the slam.
Let's remember, John Wall has long arms, and he's a great athlete. Makes him a terrific finisher at the cup.
Irving sets a screen for Durant. From the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wall looking it over. And Wall slams it home.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving kicks to KD. Again, the Nets for 2. Baltimore trails by 8. Favors with a screen on Irving. It's stolen by Hernangomez. Here's the 3. Baltimore with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Wall. 10 points for him. Favors with a screen on KD. Good on the bucket.
Cedi Osman.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Harden outside. Passes it to KD. Shoots from 12. And the jumper is on the mark. He's got 9.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Wall against Hernangomez. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Favors flying high on alley-oops. My goodness, how about the ups on that guy?
Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's KD. Rebound by John Wall.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Osman. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Who wants a t-shirt? Bang, your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Joe Harris comes in for Hernan Gomez. Thomas checked in for James Harden. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Kyrie Irving. Then for Baltimore, Roby comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Ogilvy. They set the screen. Durant, the pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Durant. And it's Osman with the rebound. Baltimore trails by 4. Pass to Wall. Outside Robinson. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul.
Team second.
And Wall kicks to Osman. Robinson a screen on Harris. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Robinson for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Robinson, 3.
Well, for Baltimore, their last game, a loss to Cleveland. Durant, the pass to Claxton. Kicks it to Thomas. Robinson against Harris. Clock at 6. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Wall up top. Guarded by Harris. And Durant sends it back. Here's McCaw. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to Harris. There's Thomas with the 3. Baltimore with the rebound. And here's Wall. He's got 10. Here's Osman. Rozier the pass to Wall. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, I want to hear you. Who, let's go. Bang, your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. And that's your Brooklyn Nets.
Thomas passes to McCaw. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant down low. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in. KD's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
First free throw is good.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And both free throws good for Rozier. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Passes to Thomas.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
1:56 left in the first quarter. A slam dunk by Thomas. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now the pass to Osman. Robinson on the wing. Here's Wall. Thomas with the block. Harris passes to Thomas. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
To the paint, it's stolen by Harris. To the right side. The 3. Thomas with another miss. Baltimore trails by 3. Outside, Wall. Here's Osman looking for Wall. He gets it there. It's good. 14 points for John Wall.
Yeah, John Wall's feeling it right now, understanding, okay, it's my turn to take over. He is doing it efficiently.
Here's Durant. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Nets lead by 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
30 seconds left here in the first quarter. McCaw, the pass to KD. Fires from 14. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, because of the size, Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
Now here's Wall. On the wing, Rozier. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Rozier's got 5. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll return shortly.
Your Brooklyn Nets.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
The Nets with the lead. And the big 3 out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Now here's Favors. Back to Rozier. He nails it, and we're tied up. Rozier's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Barons.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Harden the pass to KD. Here he goes. Hernan Gomez in the corner. No good on the triple. So it's the Barons now. Pass to Rozier. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Harden dishes to KD. Over Gordon. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Harden. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Nets. Rozier finds Gordon. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Right side Favors. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. And it's sent back by Irving.
Don't tell me Kyrie Irving can't play defense. Send it back high.
Baltimore with the rebound. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Harden, and that one drops. Harden's got 6.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 7, and the rejection by Harden. Hernan Gomez finds Harden. It's blocked. Now Gordon. Pass to Ojale. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3-ball. Rozier's got 5 points now this quarter.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his 3-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Here's Harden. Baltimore with the rebound. Favors has got 6 rebounds here tonight to the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Irving passes to Aldridge. Dishes it to Harden. Going inside. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Ojale. Rozier looking around. Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Down low. Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
Now Hernan Gomez. After Terry Rozier's 3-pointer that didn't go. Irving against Rozier. Low block shot on the way, and it's Irving missing.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
There's the feed to Markkanen. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about the focus from the native of Finland? It's clear that Markkanen is used to playing through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
No doubt about the potential that Markkanen has. He just needs to keep improving, especially on the defensive end.
Here's Claxton. There's a good screen. Irving kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. Irving misses. It's a close game here in Brooklyn.
Well, for an old school big man to make a living in today's game, you've got to be a great rebounder and defender. Thankfully for Derek Favors, he is both.
Well, over a decade in the league, and in that time, it's a game that has changed a ton. But this guy brings plenty of value to the table because he's so sound.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 7. Here's Harden, and it's blocked by Gordon. Harden against Markkanen, passes it to Gordon. The pass to Rozier. Favors sets the pick for Rozier. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Harden, and it's blocked by Gordon. And they're able to recover. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harden.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
Took him no time at all on that one. Rozier's got the lead up to 5 now for Baltimore.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Irving with it. Harden dishes to Aldridge. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Ogilvy. Pass to Gordon. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for them, but they're still in the driver's seat.
All right, everybody. Who wants a t-shirt? Bang, your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn making some changes. Joe Harris is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Thomas comes in for James Harden. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for Baltimore. Roby, he's checked in for Favors. Osman comes in for Shemi Ojeleye. Robinson's checked in for Eric Gordon. And John Wall subbed in for Terry Rozier. Thomas against Robinson to stop the drought. Thomas, no luck. Baltimore leading by 5. Osman, the pass to Wall. Pass to Markkanen. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's McCaw. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Harris. There's the pick. And slam dunk by Harris.
Obviously more of a shooter than a dunker, but Harris showing some verticality to his game.
Wall passes to Markkanen. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wall's shot is off. Here's McCaw, covered by Wall. McCaw kicks to Aldridge. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Baltimore leading by 3. Here's Osman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Barons.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And the first one at the line is good. Durant's checked in for the Nets. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Here's McCall, covered by Wall. McCall, the pass to KD. Knocked away. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Fires from 14. And with that shot, the Baron lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Harris.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Markkanen. 5 points in the game. Osman kicks to Robinson. The pass to Wall. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Wasted no time on that one. KD's got 19 points.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Inside.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Osman, the pass to Markkanen. Outside, Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Markkanen. Off target with his 3. Markkanen's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Left side, KD. To the inside. Thomas surveying the D. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
1:14 left in the first half. Outside, Wall. Markkanen sets the pick for Wall. Into the lane, and Wall with the slam.
And you see the remarkable athleticism of John Wall sailing in for the flush.
Durant dishes to Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Oh, my goodness.
Now here's Wall. Drives to the hoop. It's blocked. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From 11 feet away, again, the net's for 2.
Kevin Durant knows exactly where his scoring opportunities come from, and he is capitalizing right now.
Outside, Wall. Five on the clock. Shoots from the line. No good that time.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets out in front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And with one half in the books, let's take a glance at some of the other games in progress around the NBA. The Spurs battling in a close one against the Indiana Pacers. Things are tight out there in the first.
And this one is a nail-biter. It could really go either way.
And guys, moving on to the Brooklyn Nets. It's been an even game so far.
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball. And that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the floor for Baltimore, all out there with Gordon. Then there's Favors. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Ojeleye in at the four-man position. Irving finds Durant. And on Gomez with a screen on Markkanen. That one's no good. Takes him to 10 for 15 for the game.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Irving with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Kicks it out to Harden. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
First one falls for him. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. Baltimore trails by 6. Outside, Wall. Pass to Ojeleye. Now Markkanen. Baltimore moving that ball around. Outside, Gordon. Shoots the three. And no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Harden. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. And it's Wall with the ball for Baltimore. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Baltimore with the ball. Harden missing his last shot. Ojeleye passes to Wall. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This guy has never been afraid to take the foul while finishing his shooting motion. John Wall through contact, yes sir.
For Baltimore, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And that one falls for John Wall. And so John Wall nails both of them. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Wall against Irving. Pass to KD. To the middle, here's Aldridge. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Marcus Alford. And at the line, one time.
Baltimore trails by 9. Wall passes to Favors. Favors sets the pick for Gordon. The dish to Wall, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Harden. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Poke loose. Gordon against Harden. Gordon kicks to Wall. Outside Favors. Favors with a screen on Harden. Gordon finds Wall. Here's Ogilvy. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
3.
Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Now, here's Aldridge. And here's Harden. Favors with the rebound. Favors got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Markin against KD. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Barons making a change here. Rozier's checked in.
Terry Rozier.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Wall attacking. The rebound by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gordon against Harden. Kicks to KD. Now here's Irving. He has 7, and he drives in. Just 3 to shoot. The baseline J. Ogilvy grabs the rebound. Baltimore trails by 6. Passes it to Wall. Favors with a screen on Hernan Gomez. And Wall. Here we go now. And it's sent back by Irving. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Rozier, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Durant against Rozier. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Favors. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 6 points for Derek Favors.
Very difficult to match up with Favors. I love how under control, under duress he was right there.
T-shirts. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. and your Brooklyn Nets. Is your Brooklyn Nets team. Make some noise, fans.
And Brooklyn has possession. 9-point game. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Irving. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for Baltimore. On Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
All with it, picked up by Aldridge, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. And Harris subbed in for Juan Hernangomez. Roby, he's checked in for Baltimore. Duncan Robinson comes in for John Wall. Roby the pass to Ojale. Baltimore moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Rozier. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
Gordon kicks to Ojale. Rozier the pass to Roby. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
The 3 from Harden bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 8 points here in this quarter.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 13. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to Harris. Pass to Claxton. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, the two-man game ignited by Joe Harris. You have to respect his shot, and that makes him a threat as a passer.
Pass to Rozier. And the rejection by Harden. KD passes to Harris. Passes it to Harden. Robinson against Harris. There's the lob to Harden. 6 to shoot. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
The loudest and craziest fans right now are getting free t-shirts. Come on, who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. coming onto the court, come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. Patrick McCaw comes in for Kyrie Irving. And a switcher also for Baltimore. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Ojeleye. Baltimore trails by 14. Now Gordon to the left side wing. Osman kicks to Gordon. Shot to stop the run. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Robinson, that's good. Here's McCaw. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the pass to Durant. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Kevin Durant, silky smooth. He's got the skill set of a guard, but the size of a center, and it allows him to dominate the paint.
Now, here's Rozier. 13 points in the game. Outside for Robinson. That three off the mark. Nets leading by 13. Nets passing it around. Thomas dishes to Durant. Pass to McCaw. To the paint. Out to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Robinson. Harris, no good. Baltimore trails by 13. Gordon, the pass to Rozier. Good on the three-point shot. Rozier's got 16.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
Here's KD. Baltimore with the rebound. Roby's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Robinson kicks to Osman. Ripped away. Durant against Rozier. Pass to McCaw. Harris with it. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
I'll tell you, more than just a shooter, Joe Harris has the ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup.
Osman, the pass to Gordon. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Baltimore. Harris outside.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Here's McCaw. Rozier defending. McCaw, the pass to Durant. Clock at 6. The teardrop falls in. KD's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Well, let's just sit back and admire the brilliance of Kevin Durant. He makes these floaters look easy.
Osman kicks to Rozier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's KD. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
At the line, 1 time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Timeout called, the Barons.
Awaiting.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Come on, who wants it? Get loud! All right, who's coming onto the court? Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Now, here's Rozier. He's covered closely. Marking in against Harris. The kick out to Rozier. 4 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Doesn't go that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's McCall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And then Durant with the dunk.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
At the line, KD. And at the line, one time.
One shot. One shot.
Typically for a basketball player, an Achilles injury indicates a decline in skill. For Kevin Durant, he's put it in the rear view and looks very much like Kevin Durant.
Now, here's Rozier. Got it. Good job in the low post. Rozier's got 18 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Now here's Wall. And there's the drive. That shot off. And so it's Brooklyn holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Bang, your Brooklyn Nets.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here is Wall. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Marcus Alford. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harris against Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. From deep. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now, here is Irving. And here is Hernan Gomez. Down low. Here's Harden. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Harden's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Brooklyn. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Baltimore. Favors sets the pick for Wall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The dynamic right between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those 2 groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Gordon's checked in for Duncan Robinson. He doesn't get the second one. Brooklyn leading by 19 points. Harden has a wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight. There's the lob to Markkanen. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here is Harden. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Irving. Wall with a block.
John Wall, such a smart, disruptive defender.
Here's Ojale. Offline with his 3. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now, here's Irving. Now, here is Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. Good work there as it goes.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Ojale. He dishes it to Gordon. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Harden against Wall. Wall with a block. Ojale passes to Wall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA. But with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
And the first one drops. Durant's checked in for Harris. And so John Wall nails both of them.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Irving kicks to Durant. There's the drive, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Outside, Wall. passes to Ojala. He kicks it to Favors. Here's Gordon. Drills the elbow jumper.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. They double team KD. Irving, good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Wall passes to Favors. Favors with a screen on Harden. Gordon dishes to Wall. Lobs it up for Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Well, we know this. Derek Favors is terrific. Rolling hard after setting the pick. This guy is a terrific screen and roll player.
The three from KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The shot's good.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Nets leading by 23. Irving passes to Durant. You know, Doris, we see a lot of retired NBA players getting into ownership. Now there is some talk of current players getting some equity in teams. You see that happening?
You know, I'm not sure, to be honest with you, Kevin. What I love is retired players getting involved, whether it's Grant Hill, now Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal. They want to be in positions of ownership, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. But I do think I'd rather see current players just lock in on their careers than get involved in investing in current teams.
Now here's Gordon. Harden missing his last shot. Favors inside. Hernan Gomez covering.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Harden with the stuff.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster. So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
Now here's Wall. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Doris, I know you dealt with a tough injury in your time as a player, but a lot of these careers being saved now by the advances in medicine.
Kevin, think about it. Torn ACLs historically, going back 20 years, drastically changed what we believed was the ceiling for players. Now a torn ACL may only prohibit a player from playing for 8 to 12 months. That's drastically different. You're seeing stars like LeBron take care of their bodies, invest in what they know is the moneymaker for them. Listen, this medical progress, this improvement in nutrition and caring for your body has changed the equation on the length of careers.
Satoransky against Thomas. Dishes it to KD. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Now here's Thomas. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. Steps back and shoots. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Derek Favors, his first foul.
And some changes here for the Barons. Shemi Ojale is checked in for McDaniels. Osman comes in for Jones. And it's Rozier in for Satoransky. The free throw drops for Durant. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Baltimore. The pass to Ojale. Rozier kicks to Wall. Over Irving. Off the left rim and out. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside, and the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Ogilvy kicks to Rozier. Now the dish to Wall. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Now, here is Robinson. Outside, Wall. Bucket is good. Wall's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, I love the urgency right there, not letting the contact slow him down. John Wall with the finish.
Pass to KD. He takes it in, and then Durant with the dunk.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
There's the pick. Robinson finds Wall. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, this guy's so explosive, and John Wall knows how to draw contact when he gets to the rack.
Shooting for the away team, John Wall, shooting 2.
And that one falls for Wall. Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series, teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Claxton, that's in, coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 6 assists in the game. Claxton's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. And it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Robinson's checked in for Baltimore.
Duncan Robinson.
Here's Robinson. No good on the quick 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Claxton the pass to Irving. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McCaw. Out left to the wing. Thomas against Robinson. Second chance shot. Robinson with the block. Outside, Wall. Driving in. Lobs it up for Favors.
What you love about John Wall to me is he can create for the guys around him. He makes the game easy for his teammates.
Irving surveying the floor. That's tipped and stolen by Gordon. Pass to Ogilvy. Kicks it to Wall. Outside Gordon. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Hernan Gomez comes in for Patrick McCaw. And it's James Harden in for Thomas. Markkanen, he's checked in for Baltimore. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Irving. Doris, there's much argument over how the MVP award should be decided. Whether it's stats, time on the floor, the intangibles, with a winner, with a loser. What criteria do you use when you vote on that award?
Well, there's so much that goes into this because, number one, how skilled are you? You have to be one of the most skilled players in the league, in my estimation. Number two, how much do you influence winning? But the fact of the matter is, most MVPs finish in the top 2 or 3 in their respective conferences. So that's another criteria. I'm just going to say this to you. I will actually poll NBA players as I come across them in the season, talking about these awards, these first, second, third team All-NBA, because they're the guys lining up opposite and know what goes into what these guys do.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Free throw good from Gordon. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Aldridge. From deep three-point range, Eric Gordon with the rebound. Baltimore on offense. Wall passes to Osman. Back to Wall. Driving to the basket. And Wall with the slam.
Nice to be in control of the offense. Wall calls his own number and delivers.
Here's McCaw, covered by Wall. Thomas kicks to McCaw. Pass to Harris. And here is Thomas. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
We'll see you next time.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of the season, but what did you want to accomplish tonight individually and in the team flow?
Just wanted to come out here and compete and get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and doing whatever possible to get this win.
And you all did that tonight. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.